Welcome to Just Bad Takes. It
Yo.
is Wednesday, August 21st. Football sucks, Graham. Um, as
What?
everybody knows, Anthony Richardson did not win the starting job. So I don't know what we're going to talk about on this podcast anymore. We'll get there for all the sickos out there that want to see me cry and in despair. But first, it's MLB season, so I don't even know why we would talk about NFL at all.
Yeah,
Because
no,
it's
you
MLB
didn't
season.
really care when it happened either. You were just like, well, I don't really care.
About what?
Watching about AR. You were like, I just don't really care. I'm watching baseball right
It's training camp. What happened? I usually just stay up to date with that kind of stuff. I've been locked into the MLB though.
now. How the Red Sox doing?
Not very good. They play in about an hour and a half. Huge series with the New
Against?
York Yankees. Yeah, so like genuinely very massive series.
Yeah.
I think it's in New York, so we're probably fucked. We
Eh.
got swept by Baltimore, I think. Yeah, we're not good. But I don't care about the Red Sox right now. Sports are stupid, in my opinion. So give me just some broad updates on the MLB. How are things shaking up? What are some surprise teams? And at this point, I feel like we should know who contenders and pretenders are. What do you think, Graham?
All right, I'm just gonna go division by division, and we can talk about it. All right, AL. You can just jump in wherever. AL West. It's the Astros and Mariners are kind of going back and forth right now. The Mariners are like really hot. They had a great trade deadline, but the Astros have double magic, so they're probably going to still win the division.
Dude, sneaky. We've talked about this before. I don't know on the pod. Just a crazy sneaky dynasty of the last 10 years,
yeah,
I feel like.
and they literally lost. Like if you think about their team last year, they had Kyle Tucker. Their three best players, I would say, were Kyle Tucker, who's not on the team anymore, Alex Bregman, who's not on the team anymore, and Yordan Alvarez, who's played like 20 largely ineffective games this season and been hurt for the rest. Like they're still just like trucking along. It's kind of it's an insane team. So
yeah, Altuve's good too again, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's always good, and everyone's like, "This is the year," and it never is the year for him where he falls off. So.
Also, sneaky, not to much to your dismay, that I found the stat out. Like the Braves, it's like the first time they won't make the playoffs in like however many years, which is weird because that's a really good division in baseball. I feel like
even until last year, they had won the division. I want to say 8 times in a row.
Yeah.
But then last year they still made the playoffs on the last day of the season. But like, yeah, it's crazy.
Who do you hate the most in that division? Them?
Yeah. Just
that's because you're also in Nashville. You got a bunch of Braves fans, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't bother me as much. It's just like, I don't know. I have no reason to hate the Phillies. Like we've only played them. Well, we have never played the Braves in the playoffs, but we've only really played like one consequential series against the Phillies in my lifetime or in my memory, and it was last year, and we handled them pretty well. So I don't really hate them that much. It's Braves.
Wait, who's the fourth team?
Well, there's 5 teams. There's Marlins.
The Marlins. Oh yeah.
But yeah, anyways, AL West, it's just those 2 teams. The rest of the teams are not really in it. But both those teams, I would say, are contenders. Like the Astros, we know are contenders, obviously, every year. And the Mariners, like they have one of the most top to bottom balanced lineups in the league, plus like a very high ceiling rotation of guys that we've seen perform as aces. So I think both those teams are contenders. AL Central is the AL Central. It's the Tigers that are like 500 games over 500. But I feel like no one's really convinced that like it's going to happen in the playoffs, but the American League's wide open, so you never know. And they have the best pitcher in the league, which is a huge advantage in a playoff series. And then you have...
Is he?
Yeah.
Better than Crotchet?
Yeah.
All right.
And then Royals, Guardians are like a couple games out each. I don't know. Don't have anything to say about them. Haven't really been that tuned into Royals and Guardians baseball this year.
Wait, back on the West, what happened to the Rangers?
Insane double magic season, and then just like nothing.
Really? But I feel like they like... When you look at that roster, it wasn't that crazy. Like they...
yeah. It was pretty crazy.
It was pretty good roster, though.
It was, and they also just like... It was the perfect time where like Seager was healthy during that playoff stretch, playing like the best baseball of his career. It was one of Simeon's good seasons. Like Adolis Garcia has really fallen off. But yeah, I mean, they've added pitchers still since that team that have performed well to an extent, especially like DeGrom's having a little mini resurgence this year, and they're still just. I mean, they're 5.5 games back, so I guess there's a chance. But
shout out to Evaldi.
Yeah,
Goat. I love Evaldi.
Does he still have like a 1-point-some ERA?
Probably.
Yeah, 1.76. That's
Jesus Christ, that's so crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
After
So
like 2 huge injuries, I feel like in his career.
more. He's
Yes.
had more
Yeah.
injuries.
What a
And then all of a
dog.
sudden, he's just like made himself durable. Like he's almost going to go full season this year. 29 last year, 25, 20 before that, 32. Like he's on a good back half of the career stretch right now.
That 2018 World Series game
Yeah,
where it went to 18 against the
yeah,
Dodgers and Ian Kinsler, fuck you, because he messed up. Like Evaldi came in and pitched 7 extra innings, flawless, and then the only reason he gave up a run. He didn't give up the run; it was an
yeah,
earned run. But Ian Kinsler tried to turn it
yeah.
and fucked up. But yeah, Evaldi, go.
Central, yeah, that's all. What East? Obviously, you know more about. Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays, Yankees, and Red Sox. Or also the Rays fall off is crazy because they were like
They were top of the wild card
at some
when
point
the Red
15
Sox
games over
started playing well
500.
again.
Yeah,
Like right before the All Star game, they were top of the wild card.
yeah, it's weird team.
Did
But
they
yeah,
get hurt?
I don't know. I think they just had a weird like 2 week stretch where they were like the best team in baseball and otherwise have not really done much.
Okay.
Anyways, Yankees, Red Sox. This series will determine a lot because whoever wins this series, it's a 4-game series. Yeah, yeah. Whoever wins this series will be ahead in the standing. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. I think top to bottom, I think the Red Sox are
Yeah.
a little bit better of a team, but they're also more inexperienced. And so I kind of feel like the Red Sox are like 1 year ahead on their timeline this year, and they'll probably miss the playoffs by 1 or 2 games, and that's going to be okay.
The Yankees are also coming into the series very hot, and the Red Sox
Yeah,
are
the
coming
Yankees are
into the
playing
series very, very cold.
Yeah, yeah, the Yankees are playing really well right now, which is
A shame.
yeah, sucks.
Who are we pitching tonight? Let's see real
Uh,
quick.
it's Giolito versus Luis Gil, so it's going to be 9-8.
Who is the Luis Gil?
He won Rookie of the Year last year in what was like his 4th season.
Ben
And
Simmons?
then and then like had missed like the whole first half. Yeah, he made his debut in 2021 and won Rookie of the Year in 2024.
That rules.
It's crazy. But yeah, so he's pitching tonight. He only made 3 starts and he's been pretty bad, so it'll be high scoring. Yeah, AL. But then I say that you guys are going to get caught, and then I look at like who the options are.
What do you mean get caught? We're not in the playoffs right now.
Yeah, you are.
Or yeah, we are. We're third, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we're on the. Oh, we're up on the Mariners. The Mariners is kind of slid.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
they're half back on you. But
also, we just called up the answer.
The password, you mean?
The password, yes. I've never heard of this guy.
Garcia.
He looks cool though.
Good. He's good.
What's
you
his
never heard
deal?
of him? Oh, he's a legit prospect.
The prospects. This is where MLB will never get me. I
don't know the prospects.
No, and what he's got long hair.
I love prospects. It's way more fun to like get excited about guys that are just never going to deliver.
Like Anthony Richardson.
But you didn't really get excited about him, so that's fine.
No, I know. Yeah. All right, sorry. Go on.
All right. The AL is overall it sucks. All right, NL. Dodgers versus Padres. If they keep going back and forth, Padres are 1 game back right now. Both. Oh, also for contenders in the AL, you have to say the Tigers are contenders, and I think all 3 teams in the AL East are contenders.
What?
If they make the playoffs, like all 3 of those teams could definitely make it out of the AL for sure.
What are the Blue Jays good at?
They have they're pretty balanced. I feel like they have. I mean, Vlad is having a very good season. Bo Bichette is having a resurgent season. They have like a deep rotation, not of anyone that is like this guy is a world beater, but like guys who have like high 3s ERAs who just kind of get it done. And they just have like a solid. They're kind of similar to the Mariners, where like their whole lineup is guys that like have decent stats, but obviously Vlad has amazing stats and Springer's had a resurgent season, but it's just like pretty deep in guys that like can get a big hit in certain situations. So they're just balanced, and that's good enough in the AL.
Fair enough.
All right, NL. Yeah,
Brewers don't lose.
What do you say?
The Brewers don't lose, huh?
Yeah, Brewers don't lose, but they're still the Brewers. They'll lose in the first round anyway. Cubs. They're playing the Cubs right now. I feel like the Cubs lost today, so they're 7 games back. So that's probably wraps right there. Cubs are good. I think all these teams in the NL I feel like are contenders. Like the top 2 teams in each division, which is Phillies, Mets, Brewers, Cubs, Dodgers, Padres. Like the NL playoffs is going to be a gauntlet because I see any of those teams getting really hot for a couple weeks and making it out of the NL for sure.
Did the Cubs get pitching? Because
Uh,
I feel like every other day before the trade deadline, they were doing a bullpen game.
they didn't trade for pitching, that's for sure. They have
So did people get healthy?
Yeah, so Imanaga was hurt for a bit.
Oh yeah,
I feel like you've heard of him. He's
I
been
have.
back and healthy, but really just him and Matthew Boyd have been the reliable starters for their team, and then they have the rookie Cade Horton. Have you heard of him? He was like their top prospect. He came up. He really struggled to start, but now he has been really hot lately. Like a bunch of scoreless starts in a row with a couple with one run in there. So they definitely have like three reliable starters, but past that, it's a bit of a who knows. But that's fine.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, Mets are season high 6.5 games behind the Phillies, so that's awesome. But I don't really care about the division that much. But
Are
still,
you nervous about getting caught by the Reds?
yeah, a little bit. But like, there's a lot of time. Okay. Also, sorry, I have the Mets game on in the background. You know, we have Tyler Rogers, the side armor.
Oh, the guy who literally, yeah,
They cut to him warming up in the bullpen, and he's throwing overhand.
getting armless.
It kind of gave me the ick. He kind of throws weird. Anyways,
Wait,
uh,
it hasn't started yet.
no, the game is in the fifth inning right now.
Oh, he's a reliever.
Yeah.
That makes
Kinda
sense.
weird.
A starter sidearm. That would be. He'd
Yeah,
get got in the second inning.
So yeah, the NL. It's really kind of a 7-team race for 6 spots. Like past the Reds is like the Cardinals are 5 games back, and that feels a little bit unlikely. So it's a bit of the Mets versus the Reds for this last playoff spot, but there's some other teams lurking just above. So obviously there's a lot of time left. Mets still play the Phillies 7 times this year, which is I think interesting.
I have an observation that
Yeah.
I'm probably the first one on this beat.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Terry Francona is the manager of the Reds, not the Guardians anymore. Did you know that?
Is he really? Yeah.
Yeah, I found that out at the Subway series or the
Yeah,
NASCAR Speedway series.
Okay.
When did that happen?
This year, I think.
Oh, see, I might be the
year.
first guy on the beat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's only been managing them for 120 games or so. But yeah.
Okay, cool.
Last
cool.
year he started.
Did the Guardians fire him?
Like a while ago, I thought, right?
Oh, so he was out of baseball for a sec?
Sorry, this is his first year with the Reds. He was out of baseball for 1 year. So he coached the Guardians until 2023. And then he was out for 1 year.
Cool.
But yeah, MLB.
That's some stuff you'll only get if you listen to JBT, okay? You'll find out where Terry Francona is coaching or managing in the middle of August.
Yeah.
That's a little tidbit that you can only find out here.
Here's a question. Do you think that Just Bad Takes would we have more inter-podcast beef for a Knicks Celtics first round series or a Mets Red Sox World Series?
You would be so mad if the Red Sox beat the Mets because I watched 5 games the whole regular season and then I would be such a dick the entire time in the World Series. And that I don't think you would respond for a couple of days on text.
Yeah, but it would really
But the Celtics
would suck.
Dude, I know, but you would respect my takes more at least because I was putting in the time to watch those games.
That's true.
Whereas you're
just gonna come on that'd be rough. I hope we never get that. But the thing is,
it sucks still. Like losing in the Eastern Conference Finals, but it's different than being in the big series.
The unfortunate part though is that I like the Red Sox. I cheer for them. I'm happy that if they're doing well, I'm not tracking their games. Whereas the Celtics, I despise them. So that's why
we hate the Yankees, not the Mets as much.
Yeah, I don't really hate the Yankees, but whatever.
No, not we as in.
Oh, I got you. But, yeah, so I don't know. I don't think we'll have to see it happen. But.
Also, did you notice? I think I might be the first person to ever call the World Series the big series. I don't think that one's gonna stick. I don't think that's gonna. That's like a Stanford Cal, the big game. I don't think that's going anywhere. By the way, I did a exercise for our dear friend Makai. See Stanford. First of all, he gave me a little betting tip. They're going to Hawaii this Saturday, week 0. They're Hawaii's favored 2.5 to beat them, and then I did a win-loss total. I got them at 2 out of 10. Stanford, because they're gonna lose every single. Yeah, whatever. Tangent. We're getting to college football.
Who's more wins this year, Colts or Stanford?
Colts.
Nice,
With
congrats, dude.
AR with Danny Dimes in.
Yeah.
Dude, we're gonna be
Playoffs,
so good.
playoff winner, Danny Dimes.
Dude.
All right. Anyways, besides that, MLB. Yeah, I don't know. Mets might be back if we hold on to win this game. We got the side armor coming in right now to hold the lead in the 5th inning. But otherwise,
What's the score?
We're up 3-2 on the worst team in the league, Washington Nationals.
They're worse than the Rockies now?
No, I don't think they have the worst record, but they definitely got the worst roster.
Rockies,
Anyways,
the game I went to Saturday. Dude, they came back.
One thing I want to say.
D-backs.
Corbin Carroll has 16 triples this season.
Is that a lot?
That's leading the league. He led the league last year with 14 and led the league in 2023 with 10. But he already has 16. He has 4 games this year with multiple triples. That's just like triples are cool because they're just like really rare. Having 16 triples in like the end of August, that's kind of crazy. Like I don't know when the last time we got like 25 triple season, but I guess he has a chance there.
It's funny you bring Corbin Carroll. He's on the D-backs, right?
Yeah.
So the Rockies game that I went to Saturday, by the way, a quick stadium review. Coors, people talk about it like it's the best. It was fine. We're also in like the shittiest seats in center field, so you can see the mountains, I guess.
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, whatever. But listen to these bad beats that my friend took while we were at the game. First was first pitch of the game to be a strike, missed high, almost hit the guy.
Nice.
Second was Corbin Carroll overhits, who you just said he's having a decent year. Nope, didn't get it.
Okay.
And then this is the real kicker. Diamondbacks go up 7. He takes them the win, trying to get his money back. In the bottom of the 8th, the Rockies come back, score 7. And watching we were going to leave, and we're sitting there in left field, and they get the bases loaded, bases clearing double, and to see the light go out from his eyes was brutal. Yeah.
Okay, anyways, so I said Corbin Carroll has 16 triples. The most triples in a season in like the modern era is Curtis Granderson with 23 in 2007. That feels within reach. After that, Oh my God, he gave up the lead. But I'm not really mad or anything, though. It's only 5th inning. Now we're down 4-3 to the Nationals. After that, Willie Wilson in 1985 had 21 triples.
He is actually a good player. If you go back and look at some of those games, he was a very solid player throughout his career.
Yeah, for sure. And
he played for the...
I don't know. I already clicked off the page.
It was probably like Negro
Willie Wilson
or something.
Played for Kansas City.
The Monarchs?
Oh, 4th place MVP in that season. I'm not listening.
I told you. Him and Satchel.
All right. Yeah, that's MLB. I'm sure Lewis will watch all the Red Sox games this week and report back next week.
I'll watch the game tonight. It's on Fox.
Nice.
Oh, Giolito, big day.
All right, so news in the NFL. Looks like.
Did you see what Dylan Gabriel said about Shedeur Sanders?
The Giants are shopping around Jameis Winston. He'll
probably start for the Colts by week 8. Yeah. Daniel Jones.
Any other extensions with the Colts of guys we never heard of?
Daniel Jones is probably going to get $40 million a year for going 7 and 9 or 10, whatever.
Oh, we already did. We gave that to him. Don't worry.
We'll probably like trade Jonathan Taylor too, and we'll let him walk. Sign Danny Dimes, Jonathan Taylor, go to the Eagles, have an MVP year. That'd be cool.
All right. All right. You saw the notification. When did you see it? Did you get a notification?
You texted me.
Were you just? That was how you found out.
Yeah, I if I get on
Woj.
Well, if you were Woj in that instance, I would have blocked you.
All right. So you saw my text, and then
your text said "bro." ... And then what was the next one?
I don't know.
In like ineptness, basically.
Yeah.
All due respect. It ruined my morning. I'm working remote at this point in time. I'll get fired. But I had to sit down for a second. I just looked out the window. It is legit one of the most upsetting things I've ever, because one, it just means this season, obviously a wash. Like the last 8 seasons of being a Colts fan, ever since Andrew Luck retired. Although Phil Rivers, I'll get to the different QBs that we've had starting for the Colts in a while. Philip Rivers was actually good. Led us to the playoffs. So it's just we punt on this season. I have to watch a season of Daniel Jones playing quarterback. That sucks.
What's that going to be like?
Well, in 2022, according to Shane Steichen, that's what gave it to him because he looked really good in 2022. So we're good.
Or he broke his neck.
That's just pretty significant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really upset, and not to have Celtics fans turn on me here. It was almost more devastating than the Tatum loss, than the Tatum Achilles, because it meant the last 2 seasons have been for naught, which they may have been, but we at least were going to see on our own volition. This was out of my control. It felt like we were going to lose that series anyway, going down 3-1, even though like they had come back in 3-1 series before with Tatum, but whatever. It felt like I was already depressed. That was just like, okay, whatever. So now we are basically in the same position as the NBA equivalent Chicago Bulls. We are never going to be bad enough to get one of these top QB prospects, which these next 2 classes are supposed to be really, really good. Right now I have mocked the fucking Sam Levitt, Arizona State quarterback. That sucks. Archie, though, dude, that's the thing. I don't think Daniel or AR had the potential to be bad enough to lead a tank job. Danny Dimes will probably get Jonathan Taylor 100 passing yards a game on checkdowns. So
He loves a check down.
I know.
Josh Downs, by the way, is going to have like 140 catches this year.
Yeah.
8 yards average.
Yeah. Has anyone benefited more in their career than not playing football for the last 10 months than Daniel Jones?
What do you mean?
Like, the fact that not everyone, all Colts fans are pissed. But some people are like, whoa, Daniel Jones, pretty good roster. Like, we've seen it before. Like, we watched last season. Like, we forgot he got benched by fucking this guy.
Got released.
Yeah. He was playing safety. We need a safety right now.
Safety. He basically had like the most valuable 8-game stretch like in the history of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And then never followed up on it. And even that season, guess how many passing touchdowns he had in 2015? In 2022.
15.
Yeah, you saw that. That's crazy.
I promise I didn't.
It was 15.
Wow.
He had 15 passing touchdowns and got a $160 million contract because he like played well for 3 weeks and won a playoff game.
Game manager.
Crazy. Yeah, you guys are fucked.
And it's disappointing that I've seen this take, and it is disappointing that Anthony Richardson couldn't beat out a guy like that.
Yeah.
Convincingly.
That's not the point.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter.
Exactly. That's not the point, because like what, and it's a Steichen quote from the day is like, this league is a year-to-year basis. I'm like, for you trying to save your job, not for all the fans, for the ownership, for the GM right now. Yeah, Ballard's fucked too. We'll probably clean house. I do believe in, for no reason. I don't know. She has good vibes. Carly Ursay, the new owner, she seems like she's about it. Hopefully she stands on business, and does clean house and do the job. But also, like, I don't know what coaches. I feel like there was a huge coaching carousel last offseason.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to be made. Like, are we going to have fucking old Packers coach Mike McCarthy? Like, is that who we're going to bring in? I don't know.
Tomlin?
Steichen might be an OC merchant. Or another take is that Chris Ballard and Shane Steichen, both things, Chris Ballard's biggest thing in drafting a quarterback, according to him, was accuracy. Anthony Richardson does not have accuracy. He drafted him with the 4th pick overall. Shane Steichen's number one thing is consistency. So they picked the maybe biggest boomer bust and anti-one of those of all time. Didn't give him enough playing time. And a thing that is getting a little bit not put in the narrative as much as it should. He is hurt all the fucking time. And I don't know if that is how it's going to continue because they all are different injuries and like weird injuries. So I don't know if that's why like it's an Anthony Davis kind of thing where it's a misnomer calling him injury prone when it is all just a bunch of freak stuff. So maybe he figures it out. He probably won't. I still kind of believe, which maybe makes it hurt a little bit more, that he's going to go do it for Sean McVay. They're going to trade for him. He's immediately going to become a top 10 quarterback with Sean McVay. And I'm just sad that I have to watch a season of Daniel Jones be the most inconsistent, or maybe will be very consistently bad. Yeah. I hope I see Anthony Richardson in a meaningful moment. I don't root for injuries, but God forbid. Or he plays himself out of a job in Daniel Jones. That'd be cool. How bad is it?
I don't think it's
Watching
that
Daniel
bad just
Jones.
because I don't think wait, how bad is Daniel Jones or how bad is his decision?
How bad is watching Daniel Jones?
Pretty bad. I mean, he doesn't really do anything. He's not a game manager because he turns the ball over all the time. He's a good runner, but he doesn't really like to run. He's like kind of accurate, I guess.
He's a good runner, not inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, not when it's important, and he doesn't really like to do it since that Vikings game where he had like 150 rushing yards in the playoffs. He's not very accurate. He turns the ball over so much. Like he throws so many stupid interceptions, like in the red zone, in the end zone. Like he throws a lot of interceptions in key moments.
Do you think he gets benched?
I don't know. Yeah, I do.
This year?
Yeah.
So Anthony Richardson, you think is going to play another meaningful snap for the Indianapolis Colts?
I mean, meaningful as in like he's going to start week 14 when they're 3-10, maybe. Yeah, sure.
At that point, why bench him? Because I feel like at that point, there's the same thing we're doing for Danny Dimes right now of forgetting, and he has like nostalgia on his side. Anthony Richardson, we're just going to remember the boom and bust. Colts will probably want to reserve that rather than Anthony Richardson playing down value.
I think what's frustrating to me is that everyone is like, okay, Anthony Richardson, like he was just such a boomer bust, like high floor, low ceiling prospect. And like, to me, that just like doesn't really tell the story because every single first round quarterback is high ceiling, low floor quarterback. Like they have 50% success rates pretty much across the board. I guess you could be like, okay, like someone like Trevor Lawrence, who has probably only hit like the 20th percentile outcome for what we thought his career would be, is still like good, but he's not that good. And like, he's obviously not in a position to like lead a team to a Super Bowl right now. So yeah, sure, he was a boomer bust pick, but like, so was Bryce Young. So was CJ Stroud. I don't really feel like, I don't know. I just don't really feel like picking a guy with like raw physical tools without like the quarterbacking talent is inherently any more risky than like picking a guy like Bryce Young, who they're like, he's so accurate, but he doesn't really have a good arm and he's kind of tiny. And like, I don't really think that that's more risky. Do you?
I think that Anthony Richardson's floor is much lower than those two.
Sure.
Because those two have played.
I agree. But Bryce Young's floor is still like not a starting quarterback. And so what's the difference if like
Anthony Richardson's floor is not a starting quarterback in like the CFL?
But why does it matter? Like, why does it matter if that's the floor difference? Like, if you're not drafting to get like a good backup, and so like if Bryce Young's floor is good backup, and Anthony Richardson's floor is like a hashtag open to work in like 2 years, I don't understand why like that matters to the team drafting. Like that shouldn't like factor into your analysis at all. So I just like I don't think he was any more like boomer bust than I don't know these other guys. Like I think.
But then there's another like angle of who's more likely to reach their full potential.
Probably Bryce Young because his full potential is lower. But I also would say that Bryce Young is more likely to be just good enough to be damaging, but just bad enough to never, like, at least Anthony Richardson was bad enough. Whether you think that or not, at least the Colts think Anthony Richardson was bad enough to warrant like moving on. Like Bryce Young's probably going to have like an okay season this year, and then they're not going to draft a QB, and they're going to go into next year. Like I don't really believe in Bryce Young long term.
The Bryce Young people are going crazy right now.
It's a lot.
He played
I don't know, like
a decent second half of the season last year.
There's an argument that like having Bryce like that I would rather have Anthony Richardson on my roster right now than Bryce Young, just because at least having Anthony Richardson means you can move on. and having Bryce Young means he's probably good enough to not. So
But
I
then
don't
you
know.
and then if you have that guy, like figure out if you're gonna move on or not. Like it seems like we're gonna moving on already, but figure out by playing him before you trade
Yeah,
a guy with that high of a potential.
yeah.
So
Like,
it's
would
pretty
you
ridiculous.
rather? This is an interesting question. I'm trying to think of the best example. Would you rather like have your quarterback room be Trevor Lawrence on like the biggest contract in the league, or like have the number 1 pick in the draft next year?
I like Arch, so I'll take number 1 pick.
Yeah, so that's the whole thing. That's like, what are you drafting for? Like the Jaguars like hit on their number 1 pick, I guess, with Trevor Lawrence, but they're also like, I mean, this could be proven wrong this year if he has a breakout year. That's great, but as of now, like
I'm
they're
kind
also
of
like
buying. I'm kind
all
of
of a
buying
sudden
stock.
in a year the Saints are going to have a better quarterback room than the Jaguars. Like it's kind of strange. It's all strange the way it works, but
Yeah.
they fucked it up.
Um.
He should have sat the whole first year, and then we would be having different conversations right now.
Yep. AR. To repeat, I will always scream this stat out. Anthony Richardson is younger than Jaden Daniels, Shadur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel, Tyler Shuck, Will Howard, Caleb Williams, Cam Ward, and Bo Nix.
Not Michael Penix. He's got to be younger than Michael Penix.
Oh, definitely. I've definitely missed him.
Penix is 25. Yeah.
Richardson is younger than you.
Yep.
That's crazy. And he's been in the NFL for 3 years.
Yep.
That's
Daniel's
terrible.
about to be 25. That window's closing.
Daniel?
No,
Oh,
Daniel.
Jaden?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
How old is Daniel Jones? Is he like 30?
He's like 28.
Oh, okay. That's younger than I thought. Upside.
He's still got a lot of years in him as an Indianapolis Colt. I don't know. And then everything Steichen is saying is just pissing me off more. It's just like an abomination of how the whole thing was handled. And it makes me sad.
Yeah.
The stuff about his agent, did you see about this?
No.
I mean, like, his agent came out and was like, I don't know if there's a lot of trust between our camp and the Colts right now. I was like, oh, why do you think that? Where did you come to that conclusion, dude? Yeah. It's pretty much a
Can't be like
non-story.
surprised. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it is just like, I don't know. By all accounts, even before this announcement, they were like, Richardson improved on all the things that the Colts wanted him to improve on and came in, had his best training camp, paid attention to the small things, was consistent, more consistent at least than he had previously shown, and like brought that work ethic that they had wanted. And then they do this decision. So from that, and I get the agent's reaction, but yeah.
So, are you watching week 1?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What are you watching
We got
for?
Dolphins week 1, and then we got...
What are you going to be looking at?
I can't say.
Nice.
I don't want to put the Judge Juju
down
out.
5-3 now. This is going really well.
You guys are down 5-3?
Yeah.
So you don't think there's a chance Danny gets benched before week 8?
No, I do. I'm gonna tell you right now.
So the only chance I have to be happy, it's over. The only chance, because we're not going to get a good quarterback this year.
Why?
Because we won't have a good enough pick.
Could trade up.
So the only chance is that Daniel Jones. I don't want to do this Sam Darnold thing where he plays okay and we try and extend him. I don't want him as my quarterback in the future.
Darnold didn't play okay though. Darnold didn't play okay though. Darnold plays amazing. If Daniel Jones has Darnold's season, you're happy to keep him.
No, it's KFC.
Dude.
If he had the exact same stats that Sam Darnold had last year, yes. But that would be way better than Sam Darnold had last year because Sam Darnold had KFC.
True. Do you know how many yards? Do you guess how many yards and touchdowns Darnold had last year?
I don't know. I can do touchdowns for quarterbacks. Yards, it doesn't make sense.
How many touchdowns do you think he threw?
He didn't have 30, did he? 33?
35.
Jesus Christ. Wow. But yeah. They're pretty good. Damn, maybe JJ will be really good.
Yes, thank you.
Um,
I'm so excited. That's like my honestly, I'm most excited to watch them of any team this year besides the Giants, obviously.
I'm gonna try to watch the Bears.
Hate watch,
I don't like the Bears.
but just like it's not going to go well.
Yeah, dude, I've been seeing a lot of uh, slander of Matthew Stafford. Speaking of that division, I always hate
Why?
watch the from the Lions fans. I'm like, dude, he's your best quarterback of all time.
Yeah, if you swapped him and Goff last year, the Lions would have won the championship.
Yeah. Did you see Stafford was S tier rated by
Yeah,
people around the
in
league?
the athletic poll.
Then athletic
That
poll.
poll is always weird though.
Yeah.
It always doesn't make that much sense. And I know like I'm very fantasy brained, but like Lamar Jackson was not in tier 1 last year. That was crazy. Um, which is maybe why these NFL teams always make dumb decisions, is because they don't actually know how to value these players. I
Dude,
know better.
yeah, no kidding. We would, dude. How many rings would Just Bad Takes have?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we'd be a dynasty.
The thing is, I couldn't scout, but I could like sign and give extensions and trade good enough to be a GM.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, I'm sticking to that.
trade targets. Oh wait. So the only thing hope I have is because we're not. I don't think we're gonna be able to get a good picture, a good pick. I don't think Daniel Jones is. I hope to God he doesn't play decent enough to extend him.
No, it won't.
So then AR comes off the bench week 7.
It's gonna be
Balls
week 12 because you guys play in Berlin week 10 and then you have a bye. And after week 10, he's gonna
after
come
the
in.
bye. So
guess
Daniel
you play,
Jones is gonna
guess
be
you
my
play week
quarterback.
12
Who?
at Kansas City.
Oh,
I think he also like maybe you guys play at Chargers week 7. Like that could be a huge blowout, and then he plays first game at home against Tennessee.
dude, it's just not like he looked good in the preseason games.
Yeah.
He looked fine. Like he led a touchdown drive. He didn't make any mistakes. Yeah, that makes me sad. Whatever. I think. Do you think 100% without doubt if Steichen and Ballard weren't fighting for their jobs, they would.
No, I
You
just
don't.
feel
You
like
think they would start Dimes anyway?
I just think I don't know if they would start him
If it was
anyway, but
if it was year 1 of Steichen,
I just think they like I just think they think he's really bad.
dude, Chris Ballard talks about him at press conferences like he's like a child.
Yeah, I just think that
He's
they're
like,
just done.
well,
They're done.
sometimes it's like your kid, and you tell him to not do these things over and over, and then they just don't do them. It's like, dude, kick
Yeah,
rocks.
yeah, I don't know. I just think he's done. Or they think he's done. Dude, where's he even going to go? Because like, no one's going to sign him to be their backup.
Dude, the Rams. Have him sit for 2 years.
Yeah.
He'll still be fucking 25.
Like he's Trey Lance. Like that's what's happening right now.
That's so disrespectful.
I mean, I still have Trey Lance stock.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
Dude, if I was playing Dynasty back when Trey Lance was being drafted, I would have like sold my soul to get him in my roster. I was so in.
Dude, I don't think Jordan Belfort can sell Trey Lance stock right now. All right, week 0. Anything else, NFL? We'll do a fantasy recap for tomorrow for next week.
Yeah, I did just want to say that like I'm in on the Steelers right now. I love that like we haven't heard anything about Rodgers. It kind of reminds me like when Kyrie got traded to Dallas. Like no one really said he never really like did anything weird again. I'm sure he'll do something weird, but I don't know. I feel like him and Tomlin make sense just from like a mentality perspective. I like that they have like an old roster. I think that the guys will be in the places that he wants them to be in, which jury's out on whether 42-year-old Rodgers knows where guys should be at this moment of his career.
He does.
But, like, I like their running backs. I like DK Metcalf on that team. They have good tight ends. They have they're good, and
their defense
they're better than they were last year. And I'm in. I think it could work as long as Rodgers can just be like one tier above what Russell Wilson was last year. I think they could win like 10, 11, 12 games. So
think about the QBs in that division.
Yep.
Lamar, Burrow, Rodgers, and Flacco. Dude. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I like the Steelers too. Let me give you one in the NFC.
Yep.
Cowboys. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The Giants, one piece away. You guys are one piece away. I'm telling you.
I have an
When the,
NFC team later, but it's my hot take, so we'll get to it.
I want to. Don't tell me. I want to see if I can. I think the Bucks are gonna go to the Super Bowl.
No,
That's my bad take.
I love Baker, but that's not my bad take.
Let's do week 0, college football.
This is all you. I have no idea what's happening.
I wanted to ask you some questions.
Okay.
Well, first of all, yeah. Have you heard any of this discourse about it's the same thing every single year? The college football playoff might
Yeah, they're
get.
moving to like 28 teams or something
They're
crazy.
not actually. Just the
Okay,
Big Ten wanted to do this because
because they want the auto bids.
they want the 7 auto bids,
I will say, I did see the format, and the format was very conducive to the Iowa Hawkeyes. Like you guys would make
Exactly.
it every year.
Oh yeah, exactly. Well, it's tough now though because the only we would have if we still had Big Ten West, but now with these Pac-12 teams and
Let
we
me
have
ask you one question. Let me
Oregon.
ask you one question. As a fan of a team that like pretty consistently finishes as like somewhere between the 20th and 40th best team in college football, like I would say you probably objectively like don't want an expanded playoff, but like from a fan of a team that like would directly benefit from this, like almost more than any other team, as in you guys would make it like every year. Do you want it?
I don't. From that perspective, yes, but I don't know how many more years we have in us because Kirk Ferentz is fucking 90 years old, our head coach, and I don't know what's gonna happen when he retires. If
They got to have a game plan there.
I don't think we do. I think he wanted to be Brian Ferentz, notably the worst
Yeah.
offensive coordinator of all time. Um, I mean Seth Wallace, guy from Grinnell, Iowa, shout out. He was the interim for when Kirk got suspended for a game last year.
Dude, this guy's only 70. He'll be there for a while.
He doesn't got that Pete Carroll look though. He looks a little older than Pete.
He
He
needs a
does always do
25-year-old
he does
girlfriend.
do the gum though. He's always
Yeah.
got gum in. Yeah. So what do you think? So the reason I don't, as a fan of college football, like it has to mean something to be selected to go into to have a chance to win a national title.
Why? Why does it have to be selective when the March Madness is not selective like that?
Because football is different than basketball.
Yeah. I want it.
What? Because dude, playoff football rules.
Like I would watch more football if there was a 28 team.
I don't think even if the 28th seed SMU like Mustangs or I don't know like Virginia Tech Hokies on some crazy year, if they even got to the national championship, everyone would be like, they did. We made the right decision expanding the playoffs. I don't. I would see that and I'm like, that sucks. Like they shouldn't have even had a chance. I think that I don't think you should be able to find lightning in a bottle to decide who the best team in college football is.
And this is like kind of the same argument of like I've always hated, or I used to hate the one game MLB wildcard playoff because like to me it like reduces the impact of a 162 game season down to like a single game, which is just not how it should work. And I guess that's the same as football. Like any given Sunday applies to college football, and you don't really want any given Sunday to determine like the national champion. I get that.
I think we're good with 12. I think any more would be stupid.
Dude, get rid of the committee.
Yes.
There needs to be a more like defined way of determining.
What are you gonna do? Like the BCS computer again? Like
I don't really know. I don't remember how that worked. I just know that like
it was computer and it was stupid as fuck.
It should just be based on like I don't know. It should be based on like yeah, but it's hard because like
so I think
like
12 is fine because I don't think you can do the math model like we used to do with BCS. I think you have to stick with committee even though it's stupid because that like ADs are being able to like have their own interests and stuff like that. But with 12 at least it's not 4. So like Boise State is at least making the fucking college football playoff for being undefeated. These teams that are undefeated are making the playoffs, even if despite their schedule, like they played who they played, they beat all those teams. They deserve it, so they get in. I don't think the 12 through 8 seed teams. Wait, what was Ohio State ranked last year? Were they like a 10 seed?
I think they were like no, they were like one of the highest non-conference winners, right?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, their one loss was to Michigan. Or they had 2 losses. They lost to Oregon like week 3 or whatever. So I don't think any of those teams that are getting in just because of the committee are going to win. And I think that college football is fucking crazy. I don't think it's that fluky. I think the Kirby Smarts are consistently going to beat the Boise State what are they, Mustangs? Boise State. I think they're the Mustangs. No, that's SMU. Boise State. I think they're the Mustangs. Broncos, son of a bitch.
That's close.
You got anything? Also, one last thing on the Big Ten was the people who did this. Big Ten. I'm a Big Ten guy. Dude, we are one of the consistently most overrated.
Aren't they trying to say they get the same amount of business as SEC?
Yes, dude. And you go down like team for team. It's like Iowa. If let's say we had a head-to-head matchup, it'd be like Iowa playing Ole Miss. We lose by 30, like at least. So we it was definitely just a thing from like the old Big Ten commissioner who just wants to secure and look after his guys, but it would be just an insane, an insane move that favors the Big Ten disproportionately.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have that much else to say. I probably, as like a fan who doesn't really care that much about college football, like I think it would be fun to see a 2018 playoff. Like I would definitely watch as many of those games as I could, but it definitely does not make sense. I mean, I'm always anti I just don't like 1-game playoffs like that, especially when it's like a bad team versus like a higher seed. Because like every year, like one of those top 10 seeds is going to lose in the first round to a team that like is still very good in like the top 25 in the AP poll. So,
but the tiers are different, which is an argument for the 4-team playoff. Like the Alabamas in that era, the Georgias of this era and that era, the Ohio States of this era, they're not the Texases now. They're not going to lose to like a 11-1 Tulane team.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, you know who Tulane's quarterback this year might be?
Who is it?
The old Northwestern Iowa transfer.
Name?
You saw him? What's his name? Ryan. We watched him. He was a quarterback against Minnesota. What is his name?
Well, that guy, he was really good at giving the ball.
Brandon Sullivan. Oh
yeah, he was really good at giving the ball to Caleb Johnson and then getting out of the way.
Mm-hmm. He was fast. So that's good.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Iowa football.
Good. I'll try and tune in when I can.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Give me as many of the top 10. I'll give you. Yeah. Name as many of the top 10 teams in the
like
AP Top 25 ranked? Preseason poll right now, yeah.
Texas.
Yep, they're 1.
Clemson.
You up there 4.
Ohio State.
They're 3.
Georgia.
They're 5.
I'm missing 2?
Yeah. Yo, think of prospects.
Yeah. Just give me a sec. Penn State.
2.
Bama's not in there, are they?
They're 8.
Who's their quarterback?
This guy named Ty Simpson, I think. He's like a junior. He was a backup for the first 2 years or something.
Oh, he's a redshirt junior.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's
he had no row.
Notre Dame.
They're 6. You got the top 6.
Okay.
You haven't missed. Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other teams. Michigan? No, because they have a freshman quarterback, right?
Ohio State has freshman quarterback.
Ooh,
Kid's nice.
I'm out.
Dude, he's nice.
Julian
Saying.
Yeah, I know my names.
Cool name. Cool name.
Give me conference here.
Number 7.
Yeah.
So you're missing 7, 9, and 10.
Okay.
Big 10, SEC, and ACC.
Syracuse. No, I'm just kidding. Oregon.
7.
Not like South Carolina's pretty high, right? But probably not top 10.
Yeah, but think of another of. Obviously, you got Lenore's, but another QB prospect in that conference.
Oh, what about this? Is not this one. Indiana.
No, they are 20.
Ooh. Oh, LSU. They
Yeah.
have Nussmeier. I don't know number 10.
My
give
Heisman pick.
Okay.
ACC. They
don't
got
know
a frog
this
at quarterback.
Florida State.
Nah. Carson
Who's the
Beck.
Oh,
Carson Beck Hurricanes.
Miami.
Yeah. Pretty good. You did pretty good. Heisman pick?
Klubnik.
Yeah, a lot of people are picking Clade. Right now,
Oh, yeah?
the odds are Arch plus 600, and then Nussmeier, who's my pick, Klubnik, who is your pick, both at plus 900. Jeremiah Smith, 10-1. Lenore
okay.
Sellers,
Can I give you
16-1.
my pick? I'm going to look where he is on the odds. Here's
Yeah.
my pick. I think my pick's Jeremiah Love. And I say that because I think it's possible that we don't have like an insane QB season and we're going to like revisionist history be like, well, we didn't give it to the running back last year. Now we have to give it to the running back. So if he has like, obviously not to say he's going to have a Genty season, but like if he has like a very, like a S tier college football running back season, I could see him in contention.
I could see that, but the revisionist history, I feel like it wasn't against. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
but
wasn't QB to running back dynamic. It was both sick non-QBs, which is dope. Dude, I cannot believe they robbed Genty like that.
Stop.
So fucked up.
You're such an asshole. What about Mini Mahomes? What's he up to these days?
Dylan Raiola.
Yeah.
Where is he at? 40-1.
Okay. That's a good bet.
Another sleeper, Ryan Williams. He was like 17
Is
years
that a
old,
sleeper?
freshman.
I know who he is.
Well, he's 35-1. That's like not even top 10 odds. Not even like top 15.
All right. I like that.
But people, I mean, it depends though. Like the first time starting QB and Ty Simpson. So we'll see. But I mean, they literally had a running back last year and he did just fine.
Is Ty Simpson dual threat or pro style?
I don't know.
Nice. His 24/7 player comp is Matt Corral.
Oh, brother.
I'm out.
Oh, brother. Where did he play at college? Matt Corral.
Ole Miss.
Attaboy. Nice. How's Vandy looking? You got your dog.
We got Diego. We should be all right. I walk by, I see their practice every day in the morning on the way to work. So
what's your scouting predictions?
They're looking good. The offensive line just looks a little small. I can't lie, and I'm a little worried against them going up against like Georgia. Like those boys, they're ripped, like they're jacked, but they don't have the beef. So I don't know.
They need a little bit more flesh.
But we'll see. I like the music they play in practice. The running backs are looking fast. The guys on the sideline were always like they look good watching film. So they should be like. I don't really know what their schedule is. Do you have to play like all the same hard teams every year?
Yeah, it's SEC.
Yeah, but do they play like the shitty SEC teams? I'm looking at their schedule right now. Win. No, win, loss, 2-1. 4-5-1. Oh, can I give you the stretch of games they have?
Yeah.
Alabama, LSU, Missouri, Texas, Auburn, Tennessee.
That's not good.
Alabama, LSU, Texas in 4 weeks.
Damn. You want to do Iowa's?
Sure.
I've done it so many times.
I mean, I'm in on whatever you're going to say.
Well, I think we might go sub 500 for the first time.
All right, let me tell you. That I'm going to tell you what their record's going to be. Albany
Hold
win.
on. Go win to loss. Yeah.
Yeah. Albany win. Iowa State win. UMass win.
Wait. Hold on. I'm in.
Oh, you guys got a tough schedule.
I know. Wait, hold on. I'm in the 2025 schedule. Wait, what? Why does it have the old? Okay, I'm ready.
Albany win. Iowa State win. UMass win. Rutgers win. We're 4-0. You're riding high right now.
Why are we beating Iowa State, you think?
Are they good?
They're ranked 22nd right now.
Yeah.
Week 0. If you got nothing to do Saturday.
You got Gronkowski, bro.
Noon at 11 a.m. your time.
I'll watch.
Week 0, Farmageddon in Ireland.
Indiana.
Kansas State versus Iowa State.
That's a tough one. Indiana's a tough one.
It depends. Who do you? Yeah.
I'm gonna say 1-1 Indiana, Wisconsin, and then
I
lost
would.
Penn State. So now we have 2 losses. Minnesota win. Oregon loss. That's 3 losses.
Oregon and Penn State both at Kinnick.
Yeah, I don't care. USC loss. Michigan State, Nebraska win. That's 4 losses. That's pretty good. You'll be Music
That
City Bowl.
is really good.
You guys have a horrible schedule.
If we went 8-4 with that schedule, 28 teams, we'll be a 15 seed.
But yeah, that's
other news, breaking news. Jaylen Brown's dad stabbed a guy.
I don't
What
care.
the hell is this story? Story developing, but like,
Did he give some like crazy cryptic tweet about it?
no. Those are reserved for basketball.
Yeah, true. His tweets next year are gonna be so.
John Wall retired.
Yep.
He was probably going to
Anyways.
be the 7th man for the Celtics.
On that
this
note,
year.
they got 2K ratings. I don't know. We don't really care, but
Wait, what are they?
I'm looking it up.
I just saw. Spike Lee welcomed me to the house of 2K.
I don't think they're released.
Jokic 98,
Oh, yeah.
highest rated. Bullshit.
Yeah, SGA also 98. Giannis 97, Luka 95, Ant 95, Steph 94.
Ant 95.
Yeah, Steph 94, LeBron 94, Tatum 94, Wemby 94, Durant 93. All right.
Bruh.
Welcome to the unction.
Ant's 95.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
What does Ant do better than?
Tatum. Say it.
What do I want to say here?
Don't.
What does Ant do better than Donovan Mitchell?
Is he a better 3-point shooter?
Yeah.
All right.
That's cool.
Fantasy preview next week. Let's say
we're gonna do the draft next week too. It's gonna take too long.
Yeah. The draft. Draft.
Yeah. Here's a preview. We're gonna draft NFL teams, all 32 teams, and at the end of the season, whoever has the most total wins will. Oh my God, that's a far foul ball. Whoever has the most wins at the end of the season, it's the same score.
What do we get? Should we do a bet?
Okay.
We can think.
We're gonna come up with the bet. Comment down below what you think the bet should be. if there's no good suggestions, we'll come up with something. Winner will get something. Yeah. Just total wins, not over-unders, not anything else. It's just going to be who can gather the most wins. We'll get our producer on a graphic. He's always really up to date on our graphics.
Did he ever make the one from last week?
Nope.
No.
He's always responsive.
Son of a bitch.
I'm sure he'll be listening to this part as well.
Also, Fantasy Corner. We'll do 3 underrated each and 3 overrated each.
Yeah. My whole underrated is the guys on my dynasty team.
Yeah, that's the issue.
I have two bad takes. First one.
I have a couple overrated that are on my fantasy team. That's going to be rough. I'm hoping you take them instead of me.
First bad take. I'm out on this Cowboys documentary. They're trying to gas it up like it's The Last Dance.
I haven't even heard this.
Okay, good.
It's some Jerry Jones bullshit.
It's just I don't care about the 80s Cowboys. Maybe my dad
it's
will
about
care
the
to watch
80s
it.
Cowboys?
Yeah. I'm just out. I will not.
My dad
turn into
will
a single
definitely
episode.
not watch it.
My dad will watch it.
He hates that. It's like watching a Yankees documentary.
My dad hated Jordan, but that was rival. But he still he ate that up,
That was a good documentary though.
That was so good. All right, my real hot take.
Not hot take, bad take.
My real bad take is that Sam Darnold top 5 MVP. I'm all the way in. I don't see
McDonald, good coach too.
This is Baker Mayfield 2.0. This is what we're seeing. It's gonna happen. I believe.
Baker was much better in Cleveland though than Sam Darnold.
That's
was
true.
In New York.
God, they should not have ever gotten rid of him. Yeah. All right. What you got?
If I were the GM of the Colts, right now we would have Lamar Jackson as our starting quarterback and Baker Mayfield as my backup.
Nice.
But instead we signed Carson Wentz instead. Gave up a fucking first round or something.
You're not mad though or anything? All right, what's your bad take?
No. I have one really bad one.
Yeah.
I think the Colts will be in the AFC Championship in the next 5 years.
Who will the quarterback be?
Don't know. I just believe in Carly Ursay.
Okay,
Gordon.
that's good. I'm
I
glad you
have
still
no idea why.
still have optimism.
I have no idea why. She carries herself well.
Oh, my other bad
And
take was that the Giants will have the best points allowed defense in the whole league and still miss the playoffs.
who do you have anybody on secondary? Doesn't matter.
We signed Paulson Adebo from New Orleans, who's pretty good, and we signed Javon Holland from Miami, who's pretty good, and we have Tyler Nubin, second-year player, who's very good at safety.
From Minnesota?
Yeah, he's really good. And we don't have a second corner or a third. We have a good slot corner, but Drew Phillips, second-year player. But it don't matter if they can't get a pass off. All right, what is that? You got another bad take, or is it just the one that's definitely going to be true?
You don't think it's going to be true?
No, I believe.
It's just sad that I feel like NFL is the one sport where not necessarily parity, but where it's easy to go from nothing into something. Like look at the Commanders last year.
Just need to get a quarterback.
I feel like you're pretty optimistic.
I'm feeling pretty good, dude. I feel good about Dart right now.
Oh god.
We'll talk about it next week. He's going to play a lot tonight in the preseason, and we'll hit it next week.
Oh, you guys play tonight? Who do you play?
I have no idea.
Did you see we're not playing AR? That's just Saturday.
We play Patriots. They got to get revenge.
Wait, what is Milrose? Not Milrose. Milton. Does he suck?
Yeah, he always sucked.
Bazooka.
All
Bazooka Joe.
At this time next week, we'll have 6 more great practices from Anthony Richardson. We'll have another 15 for 16
I'm
games.
not tuned out. I'm
Jackson Dart, and the Mets will be out of a playoff spot. So get ready to hear
Are you guys losing?
our analysis of that. Top of the 8th, down 5-3.
Oh, brother. All right.
Don't worry, Reds don't play
Graham.
today, so we can't pull out of a playoff spot.
Dude, good work today, man. You did a really good job, okay?
Yeah, you as well. It's always a pleasure.
Thanks, man.